So the following is going to be the last one, so 10 through 15. So this question says, as time increases, MTC of the drug does what? So I'm going to go to figure 2. I'm going to find the MTC of the drug. It's a straight line right here. So that means it stays constant. So I'm going to go to number 10. I notice that the MTC never changes, and I put my answer as D. So that's actually probably quite a short problem. 11. According to figure 2, from hours 4 to 7, the drug concentration of formulation A. So I'm going to go to figure 2. I'm going to find hours 4 to 7. I'm going to go up my graph right here. That's formulation A. That looks like decreasing to me. I'm going to see if that's one of my answer choice options. Decreased only. All right, 12. Based on figure 2, during the total time in which formulation Z increased, formulation Y did what? So I need to find on my graph when formulation Z is increasing. So formulation Z is the triangle. So the triangle increases from about 0 to about 7 hours. So that's when formulation Z is increasing. Now formulation Y is my square, and that looks like it's increasing and then decreasing during that time. So I'm going to find an answer choice that says increased, then decreased. And then I'm done with 12. All right, 13. According to the data in table 1, so I go to table 1. If the masses of the carts remain constant as the initial velocity increases, what does the final velocity do? So I need to look at the carts here, and they're remaining constant. As this increases, and so you're looking at the trials separately because you don't want the mass to change. Increase, increase, increase. What are these doing? Here's an increase. 1.1 to 2 is an increase. 2.2 to 3.9 is an increase. So all of those are going to get me 13, and that's increasing. So that's how you do problem 13. All right, 14. Based on the data in table 1, as M2 becomes larger in relation to M1, what does VF do? So as M2 becomes larger in relation to M1. So that means I'm looking at trials 1, 2, 3, and 4, and that's it. What happens here? So in this trial to this trial, 1.5 to 2.9, 1.1 to 2.0 together. But if you look at the match trial, so if we look at 1 to 3, it goes 1.5 to 1.1. And if you look at 2 to 4, it goes from 2.9 to 2.0. So that means that VF is decreasing within those trials. So your answer to 14 is B, that it decreases. All right, number 15. According to the data in table 2, which of the following best describes the change in V1 as V0 increases when the masses of the carts are equal? So, where the masses of the carts are equal in table 2 is when they're both 2. So that means I'm only looking at trials 7 and 8. So here, if I'm looking as V0 increases, or the initial velocity increases, because it says that in my question, from 3.2 to 5.7, what is the change in V1? Now V1 is 0 in trial 7 and 0 in trial 8, so that means it does not change. So the answer here is remains the same.